It's been a few months since I filmed a what I eat in a day, so today I thought I would take you through my day and show you what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between. So I already started off with my hot cup of lemon water. I usually sip on that like around 6 o'clock while I do my quiet morning time. It's now 8 o'clock and I'm ready for some breakfast and some hot coffee. So let me show you what I'm making for breakfast today.
Okay, so for breakfast, I'm just gonna make some oatmeal. I have some rolled oats here. I'm gonna throw some apple in there. I made this apple butter the other day and it's so good, so I thought I would throw that in the oatmeal as well. And then I have some almond milk, some cinnamon, and then I'm gonna top it off with a few pumpkin seeds and almonds, and then maybe a few more chopped apple pieces. In the meantime, while my oatmeal is cooking, I'm gonna make myself a much needed cup of coffee. So for my creamer, I've just been doing almond milk, a little more, a little bit of cinnamon, and then a splash of maple syrup. I usually do vanilla, but today I thought I would try it out with some maple syrup. And I warmed my milk up so it's nice and hot. And now I just pour it all in. I'm gonna add a little more apple on top, some almonds, and some pumpkin seeds, and a little more of this apple butter. Let's see, I'm trying to drizzle it, but I can't. Voila! Here's my breakfast this morning. Yummy. And my coffee.
All right, it's lunchtime now, which I'm so happy about because I was starting to get a little hungry. So for lunch today, I'm just throwing together a bunch of leftovers that we have in our fridge. So yesterday I made some lentils and I threw in some sweet potatoes in there. I used to not like sweet potato, but I'm learning to like it, and it's actually not that bad. And then we grilled some steak the other day and made some veggies, so I'll be eating some of this as well. I'm gonna steam up some broccoli, and then I'm just gonna throw it all on top of some arugula, and that's gonna be our lunch today.
pretty filling bowl.
I love leftovers so much. Everything always tastes better the next day. Is that just me? No. Goodbye. Okay, so Danny's home for lunch now, and we always come into the living room, eat our lunch here, and watch The Office. I forgot to mention what I'm drinking for lunch. Just the same one from my last vlog, the mango bubbly, so yummy. I feel like I've been filming in this little spot the entire video. Anyways, it's 3 o'clock now, or 3:30. And usually around this time is when I start craving a little pick-me-up. So instead of making some coffee, I'm gonna make myself some matcha. And this is the matcha that I have been drinking. It's the Mighty Leaf organic matcha. All right, so I don't have all of the proper tools to make a matcha, like the little whisk and the little strainer and whatnot, but I'm just gonna improvise with what I got. I have this, huge strainer. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of matcha, and I'm gonna run it through the little strainer so I don't get any big clumps in there, so it's really fine. And then I'm gonna add 2 ounces of really hot water. And I don't have the little mixer, so I'm just gonna use a fork to mix this, or I can use my frother, but I'll just use a fork right now. All right, and to sweeten my matcha, I'm gonna use some maple syrup. Again, I used maple syrup in my coffee this morning, but I can't drink matcha like plain. I need to add some sort of sweetener in there and some milk as well. So I'm gonna pour in the maple syrup, just a little splash of it, and then mix it in with the little matcha mix here. And then I'm gonna pour in my hot almond milk. This should get me through the next hour and a half. I hope. I'm so tired, my eyes are so heavy. But I'm gonna sip on this, continue to work, and I will see you for dinner. It is now 5:30, I'm done with work. I am so happy, and you're currently sitting in my cabinet, so sorry about that. But anyways, I'm gonna get started on dinner now because what I'm making is gonna take about an hour to cook, so I'd rather just get it started now. So for dinner, we're just gonna have some chicken, and I'm going to make some acorn squash. I've never had acorn squash, but I'm assuming it tastes like any other squash. So I'm gonna slice this up and roast it in the oven, and this is what's gonna take a long time. It's like 40 to 50 minutes to cook, so let's get started. My acorn squash is done, and it smells so good. They look so cute. I actually added some Parmesan cheese on some of them midway. So yummy. I'm just gonna eat this with some chicken. I'm gonna add some fresh chopped parsley on top. I was just telling Danny that this is such a plain little dinner with just the chicken and the acorn squash.
Oh.
But I love it. I was gonna make a salad to go with it, but this is fine just as is. Last meal of the day, we are getting frozen yogurt. I don't know what to get. Oh, strawberry. We were craving something sweet, so we went and got frozen yogurt. Yum, I always get strawberry vanilla, and then I put strawberries in there, granola, and a little bit of the cheesecake. Yum! Now we're gonna eat this while we watch The Good Place on Netflix. We've been enjoying that show. All right.